everyone, it's Cindy with Create with Cindy's Creations. Happy Wednesday or whatever day that you're watching this tutorial. I don't know if you've seen this before, but I'm going to show you how you can turn a napkin into a piece of paper. So you want to take your napkin down to just the one ply, and you want to use freezer paper. And the freezer paper needs to have the shiny side up on here. And you're just going to iron this onto the freezer paper. And you're going to, once it's done and cooled, you should have a paper. It's going to turn it into paper. So let's go ahead and start ironing this. I'm putting my parchment paper over the top. And we're going to take my little Cricut iron. And we're going to iron this on here. And it should turn into a piece of paper once we get this ironed on. But since the freezer paper does have like a wax coating on it, you don't want to just use your iron completely on it because you're going to get your iron all sticky. So we're going to just iron this napkin onto the paper. And it should stick to it, and we'll have a piece of paper that you can now take your napkin and apply it to your surface, any kind of surface. Wood, or you're gonna do something like that. You can make this onto your back. So let me see, I think it's working. Let me just make sure I have it on here really good. I'm going to do one more to show you. You can take this now and use it on a surface, which is kind of a neat idea. I never knew you could take a piece of a napkin. I'm only using half of a napkin because these napkins are the big luncheon like guest napkins that you would maybe use in your bathroom. So I'm only using half of one. I'll make sure I have it on here. Okay, move this over to the side. Well, it is on here, and it looks just like a piece of paper. Look at that. A piece of paper. So here's one. Let's go ahead and do one more so I can show you. This one is a pretty yellow. It is a napkin. I took all the plies off, as you can see. And we're going to go ahead and put this on. Iron this one on here. I'm not sure I don't have any crinkles in my napkin. So let's iron this one on. I'm using a felt or like a wool mat under here, which is what you would use to iron on. Because I obviously don't want to iron it onto my table. Because I have a plastic, like kind of a mat on here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish ironing this on. And then I'll show you this one. It's pretty cool. Now this is going to be turned into a piece of paper just like the other one. But your freezer paper, make sure you have the shiny side up of your freezer paper. Because that has the wax on it. So the napkin will adhere to it. And it'll turn in like it's a piece of paper. Turn my iron off so I don't forget. Here's your other one. Look at that. Now your napkin is a piece of paper. How cool is that? Let me know what you think in the comments. I want to know, and let me know if you're going to try this. This is Cindy with Cindy's Creations. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.